when I'm walking down the street. I get a lot of people turning their heads. Definitely do stand out for my look. I don't think clothing is gender-based. My bestie, she let me use her makeup, borrow clothes.
What else would you like to achieve with your look?
More lip filler, maybe a fox eye. I would use the women's restroom. I was jarred by a woman. It was quite conflicting. I do get a bit of negative backlash whenever I post online. Sorry, but trans doesn't work for you. Bro, what the F is wrong with the world, freak? It usually takes between half an hour and an hour. The shaving process is the first thing I do in the morning. I like having the beard, but it's just a pain in the butt having to shave before applying the makeup. I'm Glen, I'm 32 from Donegal in Ireland. I go by he, him. I'm not trans, but just because of how I look. People refer to me as she or they or whatever. I don't really correct people. I'm easy going. I don't think clothing is gender-based. Androgyny, you know. I was always into makeup growing up. When I was younger, I would have went into my sister's room and tried on her dresses and makeup and things like that. And then when I got a bit older, I watched YouTube seeing male influencers wearing makeup, and that kind of put me at ease about starting to wear makeup. But it wasn't then until in my 20s then I started wearing makeup. So normally I start with my eyes because it's my favourite part to do. Definitely do stand out for my look. I get a lot of people turning their heads or passing comments when I'm walking down the street. Obviously I like the positive attention, get a lot of compliments on how I look from girls and stuff and young LGBT people. I feel unsafe using the men's toilets, especially when I look like this. I would use the women's restroom at night. I usually kind of okay up with the bar staff or security. The girls' toilets for my safety and they are always okay with it. I was jarred by a woman one night asking why I was in here, and it was quite conflicting to be faced with it head on. The negative comments don't affect me because it's not how I feel about myself. It's just people being nasty for no reason. Hair usually lasts. I go every 8 weeks to get my weft footed because this is all fake. My Instagram is the best projection of myself. I do get a bit of negative backlash whenever I post online. I got one yesterday actually, and it was somebody saying, sorry but trans doesn't work for you, bro. Some of them are creative but nasty all the same. Somebody said people went to war and died for this. What the F is wrong with the world, freak? It's kind of more embarrassing for them to comment on somebody else's post something negative. I think it's a lot to do with ignorance, because they see something that they don't understand. Why are you wearing women's clothing when you're a boy? So a lot of it's ignorance and lack of visibility maybe. So it's maybe their first time experiencing someone that doesn't conform to society's norms. Just people, I don't know, because I honestly don't care. It was kind of daunting at the start, posting online, receiving kind of feedback. It kind of made me hesitant to keep posting, but I didn't let it get to me and I just kept posting.
Are you happy with the way you look?
I am happy with how I look. I never thought I would get to a point where I'd be able to look like this and live happily and freely. So I feel blessed.
I'm glad you do, because you deserve it.
Thank you. This is one of my favourite dresses. This is I get glam then at the weekend or if I'm going out or have an occasion. Who determines this is for a man or a woman? I don't think it matters. I think you could wear what you like regardless of what category you're put in. Watching RuPaul's Drag Race and seeing the outfits, just loved it. And why can't I express myself through clothing? I've always felt like this was how it should be. I remember the first time wearing a dress was 2018, and it was so nerve-wracking because your friends are so supportive anyway, but you're just worried what they're going to think, what the family's going to think. I think they were a bit apprehensive at the start. Obviously they thought I looked great. It was kind of met with a bit of hesitation, oh, But I think it comes with worry too. Maybe they're worried how I'm going to be treated by others. My bestie, Sinead, we met over 10 years ago. She was very supportive at the start. She let me use her makeup, borrow clothes, and that's just kind of how it started as well. She never made me feel bad for experimenting.
I would describe Glen's look as flamboyant, quirky, amazing, fabulous. When I first met Glen, he was so far from the look that he has now in every way. He had like shaved head, like a mohawk. He was quite backward in himself. He seemed really shy. I feel like that was probably because he wasn't himself. It was like he knew it wasn't him. Like it just wasn't Glen. It was someone else.
Long time no see.
I know.
The baby, do you?
So good. So good.
Dog.
She's a wee drain. I love her. Such a slay.
Thank you.
So what else would you like to achieve with your look? Like what would be next on the agenda?
I'm just thinking like maybe more lip filler and like maybe a fox eye.
Yeah.
And maybe the wee pixie nose.
Yeah.
But nothing like
Stunning.
under the knife, nothing
Yeah.
major, just
Just
kind of
kinda-
injectable
yeah.
stuff.
I know as well, like from being your friend, like over the years, like you have got hate comments online.
Yeah.
Like in person, and I know that you're so resilient. But I do remember there was a time when we were younger, like things did affect you slightly. But I feel like, you know, you needed that to make you who you are
I
today.
think it gave me a backbone in a sense.
Yeah.
Because she felt torn down whenever.
But you always stay true to yourself, which is amazing because, like, look at you now, I know. And that's why we all love you. Glen is someone to look up to, especially for young people, because he has grown up and gained all his own confidence, and it's admirable. And even for my children, like the fact that they can look at you, have you as a role model in their life, and they can know that they can always, I'm gonna cry, they can just be who they are. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Like you're amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Love you.
What I would say to young Glen is don't be scared, because there is light at the end of the tunnel and you will be happy. I'm 100% myself, my true self and authentic self. People should live how they like and look how they like. My plans for the future, just keep doing what I'm doing, just being me.